say? You know, I'm still relatively new to anime conventions, so I haven't really been embarrassed too bad. It's kind of hard to embarrass me, so I'll just put it out there. Go ahead, try to embarrass me at a convention.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
He's like, no, not now. I'll wait till later.
But I haven't really been chapter 16.5. That was pretty funny. In the future, I will be most embarrassed when reading chapter 16.5 with shared Louis.
I'm so sorry I missed that. By the way, that sounded like
50 Shades of SAO.
I was like, oh, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm playing two different kind of demons. How would you think of meeting between Sebastian and Rin together?
Sebastian.
Rin.
Have you seen Blue Exorcist?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant someone else. I never played Rin, but I directed a girl playing a Rin in another show called Rin, and I'm like, that's intense.
Characters who could be girls. I don't know. Bryce is kind of a girl's name. So.
Is it?
I would have been Bryce whether I was a guy or a girl, so.
That's just lazy parenting. Okay, so.
Well, introduce me to Sebastian, because I'm not familiar with Sebastian, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say.
Sebastian is a demon. He's very, well, he takes the form of whomever he's made a contract with needs him to be. So in the case of Black Butler, which is the show he's from, he makes a deal with this young, very rich, very spoiled brat from Victorian England, who really, it's true, is a bit of a brat, and offers to help him, avenge the death of his family in exchange for his soul in the long run. And so he hangs out with them, basically takes care of him, and he is his butler. So he's very British and very, but he's like a super butler. He can do anything and everything. He's like evil Jeeves. And he's really cool, but he's very suave, and he's very, I don't know, buttoned up. And every time he does something amazing, he's like, oh yes, that looked exactly how I wanted it to. Thank you.
Say your line.
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So so introduce me to him.
Rin Okumura is, he's a high schooler who finds out that he is the son of Satan. And
so Sebastian's boss. Presumably.
And, well, it doesn't go too well between him and his actual father, because Satan kills his adopted father without spoiling too much, and he vows to kick the shit out of Satan.
That's a tall order.
Yeah. He has a sword, and when he pulls his sword out, blue flames cover his entire body. That sword right there. So don't open it, or blue flames will come out of my body.
No, please don't. I'm sitting right next to him. Sebastian has wings and heels. And somehow, no, you never see Sebastian in his true form, ever. He tends to, you never do. Whenever he's taking care of business for CL, you just see the other person's reaction as they're saying, oh my god, you're like my worst nightmare. It's really kind of cool, but you see like, again with feathers, you see feathers everywhere. Like in one scene, you see like a healed foot traipsing across the top of this bridge arc, and you're like, that's kind of hot. Sebastian doesn't have a sword, I'm afraid, only because he doesn't need one. Just saying. He has silver, yeah, that's right, silverware and flatware and silverware, he wields like a ninja. It's pretty amazing. He can kill you with anything. So
what are characters? I don't know. They just met?
What'd that be like?
I don't know if they would try to kill each other. I think Rin would just be like, who the hell is this guy?
Like, who the hell is this brat? Would you like to enter into a contract with me? Oh wait, never mind. You're my boss's son. Very appropriate. That'd be really funny. That someone please make that fanfic and we'll read it.